crafting and on their way. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a supercomputer factory right there. Isn't that beautiful? Geothermal generator, ladies and gentlemen. That thing is cool looking, man. Wow, they did a really, really good job with those clouds. And you know, the moon, sometimes at night, you can actually see Ripley's face being invaded by an alien. I'm just saying, it's a thing. It's there. It happens. What is going on, gaming nerds? Welcome back to Midnight Gaming with Mystic Nightmare. Thanks for coming to the channel and hanging out. Hopefully you guys had an amazing weekend. Hopefully you're going to have an amazing weekend. It is Friday night and it is midnight. Yet again, we are back on Satisfactory. Today, ladies and gentlemen, 5 inventory spots. Yes, please. Thank you very much. Today's the big one, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to be automating supercomputers. Yes, supercomputers. One of the hardest things to automate in the game. I went ahead and scanned a bunch of fabric and made and opened up parachutes. Excuse me. Parachutes really aren't really worth anything except for decorations after you get the jetpack. I'm just going to tell you right now, that's a thing. So alien organisms, there's medical inhaler, which I've already opened, so I don't understand why there's a second one that I need to open. I'm not sure if there's like a round 2 or something. I don't know. There's a rebar scanner gun, which I opened up. I don't even know how I opened that thing up. And then the inventory spots. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we've got the computers. What is going on with my throat all of a sudden? As soon as I start talking. Excuse me. Okay, we got more. Ooh, look at all that inventory space. Oh, I'm super excited. Okay, yes, we are going to be doing supercomputers today. Now, before we do, I have made a bunch by hand, and it sucked. We need 10 of them. Where did they go? Right there. We got 50. Takes 30 minutes, so I'm going to start scanning that, and we'll see what actually opens up. Now, for supercomputers, let me show you exactly what I needed to do to prep for that, because prepping is part of the game, but I just don't want you guys to have to waste a whole bunch of your time seeing exactly what I did to prep. To start off with, we need to look at our oil factory. As you can see, there's more oil refineries in here. We used to have 5, now we have 7. I've taken 3 and I've turned them into rubber makers so we can make a whole bunch of rubber for the supercomputers, as well as still making enough rubber to be able to do regular computers and all of that other stuff. On top of that, the 2 end ones now do plastic because we need plastic for supercomputers. So that's the first prepping that I had to do. And then the second one is basically just with cabling. I decided, instead of just running another line, like a 15th line of copper wire, that I was going to just go ahead and do our cabling. As you can see, this machine, this constructor right here is a cable constructor. This one down here is a cable constructor that runs into our storage. I figured since our storage usually is full all of the time, I just go ahead and split that one off, add it to this one right here, and then both of those could add to our cabling for our supercomputers. Then I went ahead and added a conveyor belt all the way over to our platform. Now, when it came down to preparing for supercomputers, it wasn't really that bad. I only had to run like 2 lines, and that's because we ran all of the lines for like a couple of weeks before, just trying to open up the heavy modular frames as well as the computer platform area stuff and things. On top of that, I'm a little bit worried about our power, so I decided, you know what, to hell with it, we're going to add a little bit more power. I have added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 more fuel generators. And if you hit this one, as you can see, we've got 3,000 megawatts. 3,000. So I don't know how much this is going to actually really affect our power situation when it comes down to the supercomputers, but you know, it's better to be safe than sorry. Now, as you can see, I've stuck out 3 manufacturers, and that's what you need for the supercomputers. Why? Well, let me show you why. To start off with, you need computers. So we have to do a completely separate computer line. On top of that, we need to do high-speed connectors. So we needed a manufacturer for the high-speed connectors, and we need to do AI limiters, and we need to do plastic, all right? Now, as you can see, look what I've done on the back of this. This is so cool. Look at all those belts. Look at all those vertical conveyor belts. They're all coming up the back, so they're just going to be straight lines into the holes, right? Right. Well, I decided there was two ways that we could do this. One, I could go ahead and just build like an 8-high conveyor belt line along the back of this to bring all of our materials back, then use splitters and use vertical conveyors to bring down the product from the splitters to the platform and do it that way. But I thought that might be a little bit hard on the eyes. So what I decided to do was I decided to take all of the stuff, all of the lines, all of the manufacturer lines that were going into our heavy module frames on our computers and split off of them. Now you remember the hanging ceiling that I did before? Yeah, I split all of our stuff off of these main lines under the under our regular ceiling on top of our hanging ceiling back there, and I ran all of our lines down here. Now I've gone ahead and removed the hanging ceiling just to show you all of the crap that I did under here. Look how freaking crazy that is. I ran lines down, I split off. I ran more, I split off, and I ran more down here. I ran a whole bunch of Caterium wire down here, as you can see too. But this is just it. In the end, it looks really, really cool, especially without the hanging ceiling. So I don't think I'm going to put the hanging ceiling back up, and I just think it looks super, super, super awesome. I mean, it looks like a whole bunch of piping, doesn't it? Isn't that cool looking? That's totally awesome, and I absolutely love it. On top of that, I've had to overclock the living crap out of a couple of things. I overclocked the crap out of our rubber. I overclocked the crap out of our Caterium wire factory. We're pushing out like 450 Caterium wire now. I overclocked our cabling area over there. I had to overclock everything just to be able to split off of our main lines just to get the supercomputers done. Now this is supposed to be one of the hardest things to actually manufacture. So what I've done is over here, this is where our computers are going to be, and it's going to use the alternate recipe, which is a Caterium wire recipe. Over here, this is where our high-speed connector is going to be, and this is going to use just a regular high-speed connector because I don't actually have an alternate recipe for this, but that's okay, not a big deal. As you can see, I've also got them already overclocked to what we need them to be. And then this middle one right here is going to be our supercomputers, and off to the end of here, as you can see, I've already ran a supercomputer conveyor to our storage, and I've already ran the conveyor belts from our side manufacturers to our main supercomputer manufacturer, like over here and over here. So let's get this party started, shall we? The first one we need to do is right there. So if we're going to look, what we need to do for our regular computers is circuit boards, quick wire, and rubber. So let's see what we've got first here. And hopefully I've got enough encased industrial beams. Okay, so right here it looks like this is rubber, and this over here is our Caterium wire. So we're going to go ahead and start with our Caterium wire. We're going to pull this all the way down to the bottom. More than likely it's not going to be long enough, so we're going to have to go right about there, and then we're going to go ahead and connect it right there. Okay, so there's our Caterium wire. No problem, easy peasy. Now this one is going to be our rubber, so we're going to do the exact same thing with this one. Whoa, hello lag spike. You know, I found that those lag spikes actually aren't lag spikes. What they are is the game auto-saving. So I can't really bitch about it anymore because the game's saving my progress, which is cool, but at the same time it causes a lag spike, which is kind of whatever. Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to utilize this rubber, and we need to make our circuit boards. Okay, so we're going to do this alternate recipe circuit board and copper wire. So let's go ahead and grab our constructor. We're going to spin it down to the right direction here. And we're going to, oh, I'm sorry. It needs an assembler. My bad. Okay, so we're going to put it all the way over. We're going to put it all the way up, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's just go ahead and go 6. That's no problem there. Okay, so we need to go from here to there, And then this is going to be our alternate recipe of our circuit boards, which does 7.5 per minute with rubber and copper wire. So we need a little bit of rubber. So we'll come out here, we'll turn it over, it goes right about there. Let's see if we can get a splitter on there. And splitter should work right about there. It might be a little bit off, but no, it's perfect. Excellent. Now we need to come from here. Now this should be copper wire that comes up here. I think I've got them all. Yep, there's our copper wire right there. Okay, so there's that. Good. Excellent. That is, what was it? A circuit board, alternate recipe for circuit boards. And finally, what we need for our computers is we need our copper, our Caterium quick wire. So that should be over here. Go ahead and grab that here. Now this one's going to be a little bit wonky, so we're going to go ahead and get it as straight as we possibly can. Put it right about there, and then we're just going to slide it in right there. And that should be nice and straight. Okay, so our computers are done. Excellent. I'm happy with that. Yeah, QuickWire computers, they are good to go. Did I overclock this? Yeah, I overclocked this to 134. So we're making 3.769 on this, and our supercomputer needs 3.75, so we're good to go there. Okay, so let's go ahead and go over here to our AI limiter. Now our AI limiter takes QuickWire, it takes cabling, and it takes plastic. Very simple, easy to do. 5.625 is how much we need. I've overclocked it to 225%. As you can see, AI limiter I think that's 3.75. You can't see it because of the no power thing. So let's go ahead and run these lines right here. They should just be straight shot right here to there, right here to there. So the one that we just ran, oh no, 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 no. The one we just ran was cabling. Beautiful. Okay, so that's our plastic. Our plastique, but it doesn't explode. And then this one right here. Now the nice thing about the AI limit, or I'm sorry, did I say AI limiter? I have been saying AI limiter, haven't I? I'm an idiot. High-speed constructors. The nice thing about our high-speed constructors is it only takes 3 lines. So that's super nice, okay? So there's our high-speed constructors. Look how nice those lines look. Isn't that nice? I'm so glad that I went ahead and did the vertical conveyors in the back. That's super cool. Okay, so what we're going to go ahead and do is now we're going to need to make the AI limiters in here. So we've got our high-speed connectors, we've got our computers, we need to do plastic, and our AI limiters. So we need to find out what this one is here. I think this one's plastic right here. Yep, that's plastic right there. Okay, so that's just a straight line here. Right about there. Okay, so now that'll be our guiding line for our next 2 assemblers. So with our assemblers, we're going to need to do the AI modulars, and then we're going to need to do, I believe it's circuit boards to do the AI modulars. AI, you know what I'm talking about. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so there's that. And then that one is going to do our AI limiter. That's what it's called, an AI limiter. I was thinking modular and modular frames and all this other crap, and it just... Okay, so that one's going to go from there to there. Easy. And then we're going to need an assembler. And with the assembler, we're going to have to go 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 5 will actually work. Okay, so with their assembler, what we're going to need to do is alternate circuit boards. And the reason I'm doing that is because this actually takes our alternate circuit board, and it takes QuickWire as well. So we're going to have to run QuickWire in here, which shouldn't be too much of a problem. So let's start off here. This is our circuit board. We need rubber and we need wire. Okay, so I think I split off a thing for rubber right here. Yes, I did. I've forgotten what I was doing, where I put everything and what's going. Is this wire? To be also. Oh, it is wire. Okay, so look how nice those lines are. That is so nice. No craziness. The craziness comes over here with the Caterium, because let's face it, Caterium is just, it's a wild child. That's the way Caterium is. It's a wild child. Doesn't like to be held back. Okay, so we'll go here, and then we'll slide over there. Okay, so there's our quick wire, and we need circuit boards. So our circuit boards are going to go from here to here. Bada boom, bada bang. That is it. The setup is ready to go. All right, so let's go ahead and throw some power on this bad boy. I'm going to try and get our power lines as close to straight as I can. We'll pull them in right there. We'll take one power line and go. I can't go there, so I'm going way the hell over there, which is fine. 1, 2. And then 3. Awesome. And then we need one over. We've already got this one. We've already got that, right? Oh, we need to power up our computers. We need to power up our. Okay, is that it? Power up our high-speed connectors. This is for the supercomputers. Now what we have to do is we have to wait for the computers to start manufacturing the AI limiters as well as the high-speed connectors. The thing is I want to make sure that we've got everything overclocked to where it needs to be properly. So the circuit boards need to be at 12.563. Okay, so there's no power. Great. 12.563. So we're at 7. Okay, so I'm going to put that one up to 200%. Let's see, 200%, 100, that's 14, 15. So it's actually probably like right about at 150. I think it's going to be just above 150. 12 point, what was it? 12.6 something. There's 11. I bet it's like 160. What did I say it was? I forget my numbers sometimes, guys. I'm sorry. 12.563. 12.563. Okay, so there's 12. And then it's probably 165. And yes, I'm going to make you guys sit here and watch. You could probably just hit the fast forward button to see if I get it right. But that's okay. I'm just going to sit here and let you guys watch. 12.563. Okay, there's 12 point. Okay, so we're probably at 75 then. All right, we're going to leave that. Yeah, we're going to leave that there for a minute, and then we're going to come over here, and we're going to see what we need for our AI limiters. Okay, so AI limiters 3.75. Okay, we're at 5. It automatically starts at 5. We don't need to worry about AI limiters at all. Let's actually check to make sure, though, that this is... Okay, we need 5 circuit boards per minute for that to be 100. We're at 7.5 circuit boards. So this doesn't need to be overclocked. That doesn't need to be overclocked. Those two are actually really like perfect. They're actually over what the base we need them to be at. Why is the computers not... Are they not... They are connected, right? Are we... So I got something screwed up here because there's computers aren't going. Are they just really super slow? Okay, so we need these at 3.769. I've already got them overclocked to 134. This is at 12 point. Okay, everything right here. I already know that these are overclocked perfectly because I overclocked them before. 12.563. This is the last one we need to check. We're going to check it one more time. We're at 13. So it's got to be around 1. No. It's got to be at 170, right? 12.5. Okay, there's 12.75. That's fine. We can go ahead and do that. This one's working. Is this one working over here? All right, this one's popping off. It says it's at 61%, but it's actually better than 61 because I know for a fact that this thing is, these are all overclocked to what they need to be. Is it slowly going up? Sometimes I don't like the way that this works. It'll start out real low and then it'll sit there and slowly go up. Unless you hit like standby. Sometimes if you hit standby and restart it, it'll go up to 100%. But I know for a fact that these are all overclocked properly because I overclocked them before. See, now it dropped down to 60. and then it's going up to 62. They really need to fix that really bad. Okay, so now we finally got our computers in there. We've already got supercomputers crafting and on their way. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a supercomputer factory right there. Isn't that beautiful? Nice straight lines. Everything looks amazing. I love it. One of the hardest things to actually overclock in the entire game. That's sweet. Okay, so I'm going to let it run for a few minutes. I'm going to check on our power. I think our power's okay, it looks like. Oh, we are really close to 3,000. We're at 2,500. We are really close. So we've got spikes that are close to 3,000. I'm going to let it run for a minute, and I'm going to be right back. Okay, I was right. Yeah, we ran out of power. We are hitting 3,000, 3,150. I had to add like 2 more power generations, and we are just barely below our 3,300 megawatts. We have 16 fuel generators. Ladies and gentlemen, that's ridiculous. You know, I think I heard somewhere in this game there are actually geysers that you can use to fuel some of your power. I'm not exactly sure. Now, I've let this thing run for a little bit, long enough for me to make 2 more of those fuel generators. So let's go ahead and go over here and look and see how everything's doing. Looks like our copper wire, or our Caterium wire, is running a little bit slow over there. Okay, we're at 39% on our supercomputers, which actually is really surprising because I thought we'd do a lot better. Circuit boards are working great. Everything over here, we're at 52. See, we're not at 52. We're actually at 100%. I know that we are because the only thing that will be holding us back is this. And we are at 12.6. So we're actually at 100% on this. I don't know why it says 55%. Because everything's working freaking fine. And then over here, I think it's probably our Caterium wire. No, our Caterium wire is okay too. See, this is at 100%. I don't know, man. They really need to fix these efficiency numbers. Because look at that. It says 39, but we're hitting all of these marks. Plain and simple, we're hitting all of these marks. 5.625, right? On this one? Yep, 5. See, we're hitting all our marks. So we should be at 100%, but for some reason it's saying 39%. I'm wondering if it's because we've got too much plastic coming in. Because there it is. Look at that. 100%. Now the efficiency jumps up like that. That's just ridiculous. They need to fix that. Bad. Okay, there's something else we're going to do. Oh yeah, we were scanning supercomputers. We should have had enough time go by. The scanning has been done. So let's go ahead and head over. Look at this base, man. This base is like compact and crazy looking. It looks like Las Vegas on 4th of July or something like that. It's super cool. I love the way the base ended up turning out. Hopefully this is done. It is done. Supercomputers, what did you open?
New technologies have been developed based on this new element, primarily in power and electronics, and can now be accessed in Hub Tier 6.
There it is right there. Geothermal generators, ladies and gentlemen. Programmable splitters, which I believe you can't actually make these yet. Scanner update geysers, which you can scan. Power pole MK3. This sucker can hold 10 power lines and 4 more inventory slots. Should we open it right now? The geothermal generators, I wonder what they take. We need some engines and we need some heavy modular frames. Let's see if we can go ahead and get some of that stuff and then maybe open that up and see exactly what this stuff takes. Okay, I think we got enough stuff. Hopefully. I got a bunch of stuff and then I came back and I didn't have enough stuff and now I got a bunch of more stuff and now we got a bunch of stuff. Let's get more stuff. So many engines, man. Heavy modular frames, I know I have more. And then supercomputers, 40. We needed 20 on that. Boom. So to open that up, incoming message.
Advanced use of Caterium applied. Geothermal power sources can be found and used as a more stable supply of power. Programmable splitters with unlimited filters can be constructed along with improved power poles.
Okay, so our power pole MK3, this can hold 10 power lines. Oh my gosh, it actually takes... it takes the circuit board thingamajiggers. And I haven't set up a line for that yet. I haven't set up automation for that. And then you've got these geothermal that we can actually make one of these geo. Let's look up here. I think we've got a geothermal the vent valve old faithful thing up here. I think it's right there. Ouch, that sucked. I think those are them right there. These are supposed to be, and they're supposed to explode every now and then for fuel generation. Okay, so geothermal generator. Yeah, see, these aren't actually them. Oh, it is. It is. Sick. Oh, dude, sick. That's cool. Okay, so I actually have to aim at that. I'm going to turn it. How do I fuel it, though? Geothermal generator, ladies and gentlemen. That thing is cool looking, man. Can we make another one? Yes, we can. Is this one here? It is. Okay, so can we hook these together? How much do they actually give? Check power pole instead. Okay. Can we get rid of this? I like that. That's cool sounding. Can we go here? Here. And then how much does this give? Okay, 400 watts. So they give 50 more than the fuel generator. Fuel generators give 150. These give 200 each for a total of 400. So this is really huge for us because we were running out of power bad. Like really, really, really bad. Can I just like pop it right here? I know this is going to be in my way. I know it's going to be. I'm going to run into it full speed with one of the vehicles. Okay, so we can go there, we can go there, and then we pop you right there? Because I know that's connected to the main power source. 3,700, and that is the geothermal. Those are really freaking cool looking, man. I love the way those look. Oh, that is so cool. So what, the geyser pushes it up, the pistons out, and then the pistons generate power when they slam back down. That is really cool. I love that. We have got supercomputers up and running. I think I'm gonna have to do a line specifically for those circuit boards. Not their old circuit boards, the newer circuit boards. But we got the supercomputers done. That was pretty cool. We got the geothermal power up and running. I'm totally excited about that. I was really surprised. We picked a really, really good place to make our base. I'm super excited about that. If you liked the video, hit the like button. If you didn't, don't hit it. Just make sure no matter what you do, subscribe. Thanks for coming to the channel and hanging out with me today, guys. I really appreciate it. Keep gaming. Keep doing it midnight. Have a blast. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Take care. Have a good one, and bye-bye.